All right, boys and girls. I don't know. Ain't nobody in here. No. All right, so I got the bed leveled. This is part 2. So the bed's level. And all you gotta do is just unlock this. Unlock that one. Come over here on this side over here. Unlock this one. Like that. And literally, it's just this easy. Let me show you. Just like that. Just like that. It's like rotisserie chicken. It's like rotisserie chicken. And by doing it that way, even though the bed has already been bed lined, all right, everything's already been bed lined and all that good stuff, I'm going to roll that thing right out there and I'm going to pressure wash it and I'm going to clean it up really, really good. I got to do a little bit of cleaning up right here where I welded this bracket here for the roll pan. So I got to do a little bit of work right there and clean that up and spot prime that. Same thing on that one. And then pretty much pressure wash all this to get all the dust off of it. Wash it really, really, really good. And then rotate it and let it drain out. And then paint it. Paint it. Make it all nice and shiny and black. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna roll this thing right out here on the floor. And like I said, I'm gonna roll it out here. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Somebody grab a bucket. Hurry up, grab a bucket. So it's still it looks like it's not leveled that way, but it's leveled the other way. So that's what matters, that it's leveled the other way, front and back. By being level front and back, I can, by being level front and back, I can rotate it. So we're gonna set it like this right here. Look, I'm like SpongeBob. I ripped my pants. Just like that, boys and girls. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. That's how you move a bed. Work smarter, not harder. Work smarter, not harder. All right, boys and girls. Oh, we got some people in here. All right, let me turn this water off and I'll show you. Man, I don't waste no time, man. I'll show you how easy this thing is. Show you how easy this thing is. Just like that, boys and girls. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Now I'll let that suds. Oh yeah, see? Look here. Look here. Put your foot right here. Grab it right here. Just like that. What did I win, Bob Barker, on Price is Right? Yep, just look, one-handed. Just like that. Keep all hands in the ride and do not move until the ride. Yeah, I know. 93 watching. It's all good. So yeah, so that is how a rotisserie works. You got to make sure it's level, and then look, put my foot right there, grab right here, and just like that, she's on her side. She's on her side. She's on her side. So that is some suddy ass suds right there, boys and girls. Now we down to 17. Hey, Metal Art, what's up? Dillard? What's up, Elko? What's up? Yeah, we went from 93 to 93. Now we're back up to 88. So, like I said, let me turn this light out in here. I don't need the lights on in here. Don't need to be paying the power bill twice. So, yeah. So, yep. So I'm gonna let this soak a little bit. I'm gonna try to keep these lives down to 30 minutes. The first live putting this thing together was 30 minutes. We're at about 18 minutes right now. So I'm gonna let this thing soak. I think my pressure washer is on it. I think my pressure washer is wore out, honestly. It's not building pressure like it's supposed to. So I took the pump apart and looked, make sure there wasn't nothing in it like grit, sand, any kind of debris. I cleaned the tip. It's just not performing like it's supposed to. So the pump could be going bad. It is old, and I used the shit out of it. I could take it to my little small engine repair guy and tell him to check it out, see if it needs a pump. I did pull this diaphragm out. I pulled this diaphragm out. It was good. It didn't look bad. The spring wasn't stuck. I took this out, make sure there was no trash in there. I took this out, make sure no trash in there. So that's basically how this thing works, man. If you don't know how a pressure washer works, the water comes in. This pump right here compresses the water to the set PSI. This is the purge valve. So when you're not spraying, it releases pressure, just like a turbo. So this is a turbo. This is the wastegate, right? It comes in. That's the wastegate. It purges off. Then you got this little check valve in here. I checked it. It was good. It didn't. So, I don't know. I'll take it to him, drop it off. I'll call him and see if he can look at it like that day and just use it until it breaks. Because I know you can buy these pumps. I might just look and find a pump on Amazon. But like I said, I had to clean my car on mine. Oh, no. It's not that part, Elko. I just had it serviced. About 3 or 4 months ago. It backfired and ruptured the carburetor. So I just had it serviced. New plugs, new new carburetor, all that stuff. It runs like a champ. Just a few days ago, it builds up pressure, but it don't build up pressure like it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The catch screen inside. Yeah, I checked all the check screens inside of it. I checked all that in there. It just don't build up pressure like it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to build up like 3,000 psi, and I don't think it's doing that. I don't think it's doing that. And see, I'm using the 40 tip, but the white part's gone off of it. I make sure it was clean. So I'm using a 40-degree tip, high pressure, 3,000 psi. So I don't know. Yeah, it's probably got a small leak in there somewhere. I don't know. Needs a surface clean. I don't know. Needs something. I know what it needs. It needs something. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to jump on here. Man, there's 100 people in this chat. If 100 people hits that subscribe button, I will almost be to 4,000. Almost. I think I'm at 2,780. Or excuse me, 3,780. Man, if 100 people hit the subscribe button, there's 100 people in here. If 100 people hit it, then ain't already hit it, that will put me even closer to 4,000. Come on, boys and girls. Come on, let's do it. Yeah, let's go. All right, so I got the bed on the rotisserie like I said I was going to do. If you go right here on this thing right here, you can literally put your hand right here, put my foot right here to hold it, and literally just rotate this son of a gun by myself, one-handed, just like that. Just like that. And now the bed is upside down. Upside down. We like Stranger Things. Upside down. Upside down world. So what I'll do is I'll pressure wash it, get it real good clean, real clean. I got to do a little bit of finishing work right here. Just a little bit where I spot welded this tab here for the roll pan. So I got to do a little bit there, nothing major. This is a brand new bed from Auto Metal Direct, brand new bed. It's already been bed lined inside and out. The body work's been done on it. It's probably like 90%. Like I said, it's a brand new bed. What's up, Brian from Louisville, Kentucky? Hit that subscribe button, big boy, if you ain't already. These are the regular tubs. Auto Metal Direct now has 4-inch wider tubs and a 4-inch wider floor. So it actually brings this over to like right here, okay? So like I said, I'm gonna pressure wash this, get it good and clean. It's supposed to be pretty all this week. I appreciate it, I really do, I appreciate it. Hey, every morning at 8 o'clock, I do an 8 o'clock wake up call to get everybody motivated. So make sure you tap in every morning to see that motivation. 8 o'clock wake up call, wakey, hand off snaky. So, like I say, I'm gonna stay on here for 30 minutes, answer any questions anybody's got anything. I'm gonna pressure wash this thing really good. I'm gonna pick it up just a little bit more so I can rotate it 360 degrees. It's a little close on that bedside, more than I like it, so I'm gonna pick it up probably about 4 or 5 more inches. That's what she said, 4 or 5 more inches, big dog. And then I can be able to rotate it 360 degrees. The whole plan for this is this rest of this week is supposed to be really pretty until Friday. Friday is, hey, Carolina Big, I know you don't want to hear this, big dog, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and next week, we got rain, baby. We got rain. We got rain. We got more rain. So the plan is to get my ass in gear, belt the ass, and get this thing pressure washed and cleaned. Get it out in the sun, let it dry, rotate it so it dries. Clean the paint booth out, wash the paint booth, take this bad boy in the booth, tape up or plastic up my rotisserie. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and spray. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the base. I'm gonna spray the bottom. I'm gonna spray some adhesive promoter on it. I'm gonna spray the bottom, and then I'm going to spray the top. I'm gonna spray the bed, and then I'm gonna rotate it, and then I'm gonna paint the bed sides. Then I am going to paint the headboard, and then I'm going to paint the back right there around the pockets. I'll let that flash off probably a whole day. Then I get back in there and I rotate it again. Then I'll come around here, and this is where it's going to be fun. I am going to clear the bottom of the truck. I'm going to clear the whole bottom, and then I'm going to rotate this pig, or I'm going to clear the bottom. I'm going to clear inside the bed, and then I am going to clear here, and then I'm going to rotate this son of a gun, and then I'm going to clear the bed sides. I'm going to probably use 90 reducer or 95 reducer because it's supposed to be in the 80s, so I'll probably use 95 reducer to give me an open window, longer flash times. And I'm gonna go ahead and put, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 coats of clear on the bottom. I'm gonna put a coat of clear. I'm gonna put probably 2 or 3 on the bottom, and then I'm probably gonna put 2 or 3 in the bed, and then I'm gonna rotate that son of a gun, and then I'm gonna roll on with it. Now the edges right here might have more coats of clear on it because I'm gonna have to come in here and cut this in here and cut that in there. So hopefully, Lord willing, and I make it another week, I'm gonna have this bed painted this week, Lord willing. And then I'll let it sit in the booth while it's raining and leave the fans on. And then after it rains, a week of rain, everything's clean, I'm gonna roll this bad boy outside and let it bake in the sun, get a little bit of UV curing, and then the bed will be done, and then we'll get back on the cab. We'll get back on the truck itself. So Chuck's checking in, but I gotta go. See you later. Yeah, hey, it's supposed to rain. Yeah, it's supposed to, my story. I missed this morning, but I'll get back to it. Don't call at 8 o'clock until, don't yet 8 o'clock call till 10 anymore. Did you have to put it together? Yes, I had to put it together. Square body, I did have to put it together. It came in a pallet, and the bed floor come in a crate. Yes, I did have to put it together. I didn't know if I missed anybody. Yeah, I had to put it together, and it went together fairly easy. I mean, you just gotta. I would do this. My suggestion is I would put the bed floor on something solid, and then I would put the wheel tubs. I would bolt the wheel tubs to the bed sides. Then I would set the bed sides and the wheel tubs on the floor all at one time. By doing that, and do not tighten everything all together. By doing that, my damn chicken was, hold on. Oh, thought something was messing with my chicken. By doing that square body, if you go ahead and bolt these bolts to the bedside, loosely bolt them, then you're only having to do these, right? And then you get everything squared and plumb, and then you tighten it all down. I found it. Now, some guys I know, they will put the wheel tubs in, and then they'll bolt them down, and then they try to set the bed. And now you got to try to line up these holes, these holes, these holes, and these holes. And if you're doing it by yourself, it's just a lot. So if you go ahead and bolt the wheel tub on first, right? Set it on there, then you can put this bolt in, and maybe that bolt, and just snug it. And this will be like an extra set of hands holding it in place. Then you can take your bullpen or your dowel pin or whatever you want to call it. Then you can start locating these holes with the bullpen to get everything in. I just find it easier if I put these wheel tubs on the bedside first, then set it on there. Then, like I said, I can put this bolt in, this bolt in, this bolt in, and this bolt in, and that's like an extra set of hands holding it. That's just me personally. because I don't have no help. I'm by myself. So there's 110 people in here, man. If you've not hit the subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button. It don't cost a dime to hit it. We're almost up to 4,000 subscribers. We like, I think 3,700 or some change. So we're like 200 and some away, 250 or something away from 4,000. Man, come on, man. Let's do this. We can do it, man. I try to give content. I try to give educational stuff. I try to motivate stuff. There ain't no politics on here. I don't give a shit if you like this way or this way. I don't care if you're on the left side or the right side. It's still connected to the same bird, okay? You got a bird right here. You got the left wing, or you got the right wing and the left wing. If I cut the left wing off, guess what? We're going to go around and around a circle. If I cut the right wing off, we're going to go around and around a circle. Same bird, same feathers, same wings is connected to the same bird. We all going in the same direction. So as long as it's like Tulu said, you either a good person or you a bad person. You know, you either a good person or a bad person. No in between. You know, you can't be half and half. You can't be good today and bad tomorrow. You either a good person or you're a bad person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care nothing about it, man. You give me good energy, I'll give you good energy. You know, you give me positivity, I'm gonna give you positivity. If you give me negative, you gotta go. All right, we all in this together. You only get 4,000 weeks. That's all you get in life, 4,000 weeks if you're lucky. 77 years if you're lucky. Some get less, some get more. My little boy didn't get but 6 years. And his birthday's this month. June 19th, my little boy, if he was alive, he'd be 13 years old. So this month is a rough month for me. Rough month, but every day's a rough day. But every day's a great day. I open my eyes, every day's a blessing. So I appreciate every single one of you. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I've been on here 31 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Support those that support you and live the life to the fullest. And check back in later, hit that notification bell because I'll go live one more time today, and we'll figure out what we're going to do. Hell, we might talk about making cornbread and biscuits. I don't know. There ain't no telling. So remember what I said, boys and girls? Yeah, June 19th, June 19th is my little boy's birthday. My little boy died January 28th, 2019. Died from a stomach bug. Been around for 1,000,000 years. We buried him on February 5th. My birthday's on February 3rd. And he's buried in my front yard. If you don't think you get in perspective if you walk by your tombstone every day, I walk by my tombstone every day and it's got my name on it. Right there's where I'm going to lay, right there every day. If that don't get you motivated to live your life to the best, ain't nothing in this world going to get you motivated, I promise you. You're going to be like a dog tick on a damn sack of nuts. You're just riding. You're along for the ride until you get full and you fall off. So life's like Monopoly, man. Are you riding around in a circle? Are you going around and around on Monopoly just collecting $200? Or are you riding around Monopoly trying to invest in yourself, invest in others, motivate yourself, motivate the man next to you, motivate the man next to you, support people, be good to people, be kind to people, but don't let people run over you. You know, there's a difference, you know. Give the same energy that you get. If you give me good energy, I'm going to give you good energy. If you help me, I'm going to help you. And I'm going to help you, and you're going to help me. That's the way I look at it. Life's too short to carry hate. Life's too short to be mad at the world. Life's too short to be like, oh, it must be nice. Well, you know what else is nice? Working 18 hours a day, 7 days a week for the last 10 years, 20 years to build an empire, and then you sitting back looking for a trophy. See, we all got the same amount of time, 86,400 seconds in a day. They ain't nobody going to give you shit. Nothing. You're going to have to work for it. How you spend your time is how you spend your time. There's 110 people watching me right now, and you're spending your time right now watching me. So I'm not on here I do be laughing, sometimes be comical, but I need to give you something that's worth your while because you are spending your time with me. So this 30 minutes that you've been on here with me, you can't get that back. So I need to give you something motivation. I need to give you something positive. I need to give you something that's going to make you better today than you were yesterday and strive to be better tomorrow. You need to uplift people around you. The last 5 people you talk to, if they're not motivating you, supporting you, stoking your fire to push you to do better, to make you a better person today than you were yesterday, get rid of them. Get rid of them. Not everybody deserves to be in your life. Not everybody deserves to be in your life. Not everybody deserves to be in your life. It is a privilege to be in somebody's life. I'm thankful that you're here on this channel right now, spending your lunchtime with me. It's 2 o'clock in North Carolina on the East Coast. I am very thankful that you're here. And I'm trying to show you some cool content. Because I love the cars, I love the outdoors. Look at that bird. Hear my chicken? She loves giving me eggs. Boys and girls, I promise you, I want everybody to win. I promise you I want everybody to succeed. But I want everybody to be motivated. I want everybody to put in the work. It's like my boy 87 says, belt to ass, boys and girls, belt to ass. Belt to ass. Belt to ass. Belt to ass. And that's not a bad thing. Belt to ass means get up. Every morning when I hit the floor, every morning I hit my knees to the floor. And you know what I say? Lord, give me breath and I'll handle the rest. Every day is a blessing, whether you look at it or not. Because I promise you, if you think today is a bad day, I promise you, ride by the nursing home and walk in that nursing home. There's people in that nursing home that would kill to have what you have right now. And that is time. Time is non-refundable. You can't hit rewind on time. Once time is gone, time is gone. You cannot get it back. It's gone. So spend your time wisely. Spend your time wisely. Because I promise you, there's people out there right now that says, man, I got more time. I can do it tomorrow. Man, I got more time. I can do it next week. Newsflash, there's a damn graveyard right up the road. Every one of them in there thought they had more time. Everyone in there thought they had more time. Think about that. My little boy, he was 6 years old. He thought he had time. He thought he had time. He only got 6 years. He only got 6 years. He only had 6 years. I had Owen late in life. I had Owen when I was 40. He made it till I was 46. He was born on Father's Day. Then he died January 28, 2019. My birthday's on February 3rd. We buried him on February 5th. 6 months later, my brother decided he didn't want to take it no more. My brother shot himself. Everybody's got a story. Everybody goes through something. You never know what somebody's going through. You never know what somebody's going through. And TJ made my day yesterday. TJ texted me and said that I made his brother laugh. And that was an achievement because something I said when I was fishing in one of my fishing videos. And that right there warmed my heart, boys and girls. That warmed my heart. If I can make somebody else feel better, if I can make somebody get motivated to go out there to do something, then my job's done. Because I promise you, what you worrying about right now ain't that important. Ain't that important. I promise you it's not that important. You might think it's important. It's not. It's not that important. The things that we worry about human nature is really not that important. Think about it. You're worrying about something that you can't change. You're worrying about something that you can't do anything about. But therefore, you're still worrying about it. And by worrying about it, you're messing up your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual being. You're causing yourself anxiety and stress because you're worried about something that you have no control over. The world's going to go around and around every day, whether me and you are here. That sun's going to come up every day. That sun's going to come up every day on that side. And that sun's going to set every day on that side, whether I'm here or not. Just think about it. There's 6.8 billion people in the world right now. And in 75 years, there won't be, those 6.5 billion people won't be here no more. Think about that. So the things that you're worrying about, it's not really that important. So why not live your life, do what you want to do. If you're miserable what you're doing, do something different. If you hate your job and you don't want to do that, quit your job. Find you another one. Find you a job, then quit you another one. Find you one. Think about it. Colonel Sanders was 62 years old when he started Kentucky Fried Chicken. He was depressed, almost homeless, and almost bankrupt, and started the brand Kentucky Fried Chicken. At 62 years old, he was already at 3,500 weeks. You usually get about 4,000 weeks in life. That's 76 years, and then you check out. If you're lucky. If you're lucky. If you're lucky. Some get less, some get more. My grandpa lived to be 100 years old. My grandma lived to be 102 years old. So I got the genes, but if it's your time, it's your time. My little boy, he didn't make it but 6. That changed my whole perspective on life. I love cars. I love what I'm doing. I love helping people. I try to live life to the fullest. I try to have no regrets. I try to go to bed every night not angry and a good conscience, clear. When I lay down, my heart's clear and my conscience is clear. And I say, if today's the day, I appreciate the adventure. Because we're only here for a blink, boys and girls. We're only here for a blink. We're only here for a blink. What we think is important really ain't important. This empire that I've built right here in 50 years, somebody might even like this empire and bulldoze it down and start all over. Think about it. Civilization that's built today was built on yesterday's civilization. And yesterday's civilization was built on somebody else's civilization. And yesterday's civilization was built on a man's cave. So when you get down to brass tacks, it's really not that important. Remember what I said, boys and girls? Remember what I said, boys and girls? Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I appreciate every single one of you. If, like Eminem says, if I can help one person, that makes it all worthwhile. Y'all stay tuned, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Remember what I said, boys and girls? Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'm out. Let go.